The princess accidentally discovered that her soon-to-be prince consort had opened his eyes, but she didn't immediately call for the imperial physician to treat him. Instead, she used silver needles to seal the prince consort's throat, preventing him from calling for help. Afraid of being interrupted, she directly ordered the servants to light a fire. Come. Light it. The reason why the princess, no matter what, wanted to get rid of the prince consort was because she already knew that her husband had taken a fake death drug and was pretending his purpose was to fake his death and elope with his beloved niece. In her past life, the princess was deceived by the prince consort in this way. From then on, the prince consort and his beloved niece lived freely, leaving the princess alone to serve her in-laws and raise their child. In the end, she became ill from overwork and died. On her deathbed, she saw her supposedly dead husband and his beloved niece appear before her. What made her even more desperate was that even the son she had raised with care belonged to them. Do you know? When my parents told you Yarrow and me that you named your adopted son Siyu, we laughed so hard. Father-in-law and mother-in-law. Also no. Naturally. Otherwise, after I faked my death, who would have rescued me from the coffin? You've raised my child with Yulong extremely well. Only then did the woman realize that all her years of devotion had been spent raising a whole family. To ensure their safety, this young couple killed the woman. They even dismembered her. Before dying, the woman swore that if there's an afterlife, she would make this family pay 100-fold. Perhaps even the heavens couldn't bear to see such a tragic ending. The woman was given a chance to be reborn. Opening her eyes again, she returned to the day the man faked his death. Your Highness, bad news. The prince consort is dead. Looking at the man who faked his death, the woman originally wanted to kill him with a sword, but remembering her past life, how she was murdered by his entire family, she decided they'd face the consequences. First, she used silver needles to seal the man's throat, preventing him from calling for help. Then she ordered the servants to replace the original golden Nanmu coffin with a flammable willow wood one, and she announced to everyone that all of this was to fulfill the prince consort's last wishes. Finally, she specifically had someone inform the man's parents, because the woman wanted to tell the man's parents to their faces. Tell the prince consort's parents. I will cremate the prince consort. Cremate him. Yes. The lovely female lead, completely unaware of this, was still with the man's parents, dreaming of a beautiful life after his fake death. To ensure the smooth execution of the plot, they drilled holes in the bottom of the coffin they prepared, specifically to allow the man to breathe after he was buried. Little did they know, the princess's mansion had already prepared everything, and was even making their final farewells. Prince consort. You want to die so badly? I will grant you your wish. Oh, not just you. And your parents. Your childhood sweetheart, Yu Yao. I will soon send them all down to join you. Come on. Light it. No, no. At the critical moment, the man's parents arrived, especially his mother, still acting as usual, putting on her mother-in-law airs. As soon as she arrived, she bossily demanded the princess hand over her son, but the woman didn't give them a chance to interfere. Directly, she accused them of disrespecting the royal family, and before the couple could react, she lit the fire. She wanted these ungrateful wretches to suffer the consequences of their actions. Yulong. 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 You killed my son. I'll fight you to the death. Guards. Oh, princess. Please, perhaps Yulong still has a sliver of hope. I know Lord Jiyu is unwilling to accept this fact, but the imperial physicians have repeatedly confirmed that the prince consort's pulse has stopped. There's no hope. Oh, princess. Please forgive my deception. Actually, Yulong. Yulong is not dead. He's alive. Lord Jiyu, you must think this through. Furthermore, the prince consort's illness, treated by the entire imperial hospital. Now you say the prince consort is not dead. You are now saying that the prince consort is not dead. That's against the entire imperial hospital. Know something, but deliberately concealed it from me, didn't report it. This is deceiving the emperor. The crime is punishable by extermination of the entire clan. Princess, you misunderstand. Actually, when Yulang's mother was pregnant with him, she dreamt that a phoenix flew into her arms. Princess, think about it. A phoenix is able to be reborn from fire. Yes, 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 reborn from fire. My son might have come back to life. Quick, 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 let him out, or he'll burn to death again. Phoenix wet music. So, you're saying the prince consort is a phoenix man? You're absolutely right. Hurry up and let him out. Even if he's reborn, he'll burn to death again. Hurry. Such a strange thing. All right. I also hope the prince consort has a chance to live. Someone, put out the fire. Open the coffin. Open the coffin. Son. Husband. Heaven has really given you back to me. Husband, you're welcome. There's no need for thanks between us. Thank you. If it weren't for you insisting on this cremation, my son wouldn't have had to suffer the pain of being burned alive. Madam Jiyu, what do you mean by that? Just now, Master Jiyu told me that the prince consort was destined to be reborn from fire. So that means it's thanks to me lighting the fire that the prince consort is alive. Nonsense. Does Madam Jiyu mean to say, Master Jiyu, that everything you just said was a lie to deceive this princess? Or is it that the prince consort wasn't actually dead before, but rather your Jiyu family faked his death to deceive the emperor? No, no, that's not it. Oh, thank you, princess, for lighting the fire just now and saving my son's life. Master Jiyu is indeed reasonable. Someone escort the prince consort back to the princess's residence. Return to what princess's residence? Home. I'm taking Yulang back to our Jiyu residence. The princess's residence has imperial physicians on hand. If you return to the Jiyu residence, Madam Jiyu, have you thought this through? You give me the princess's token. I'll go and summon the imperial physician myself. Bihen. Hurry up and go. Thank you, princess. This official takes his leave. Princess, this Jiyu family truly doesn't appreciate your kindness. They think that, just by taking the princess's token, they can summon an imperial physician as they please. Then let them try. Make arrangements. I'm entering the palace to see my father. Father. Why has Chinga suddenly returned to the palace? Is there something wrong with the imperial son-in-law? Father Emperor. Chinga was wrong. This shameless Jiyu family. They dared to feign death and deceive the emperor, and they dared to poison the imperial princess. I will issue a decree to exterminate their 9 clans. Father Emperor. This daughter will avenge her own grievance. I will avenge myself. The reason I entered the palace today is to present the natural disasters and fortunes of the nation for the next few years to Father Emperor. My Chinga has finally grown up. You know to share your father's worries. Don't worry, after you deal with the GU family, I will certainly choose another good husband for you. Father Emperor. This daughter now has no personal feelings of love in her heart. I wish to use this meager foresight to let the people of Great Xia live and work in peace and contentment, so that Father Emperor has no worries about state affairs. The GU family is so ungrateful. Why are we still coming to the GU family? You said it yourself. They are ungrateful. Then this palace will naturally have to find a way to take back everything I've given them. Greetings, Princess. Why did you come out so quickly? How is the son-in-law? Replying to Princess, Madam GU thinks we're too young, unfit for important tasks. We didn't even get to see the patient before she drove us out. Is that so? Madam GU is being too unreasonable. You all wait outside for a moment. This princess will make sure Madam GU comes out herself to invite you back in. Yes. It must be that woman scheming behind the scenes. She's up to no good. Using her token, she invited only wet behind the ears physicians. I don't believe that besides that woman, we can't find any good physicians. Someone go and continue to invite the woman Madam GU spoke of. Could it be me? The woman Madam GU spoke of. Could it be me? Open the door. Your humble servant greets your highness. Master Gu's memory seems to be quite poor. I said before that from now on, Master GU and Madam GU, upon seeing this princess, must perform the 3 kneelings and 9 kowtows, lest someone accuse you of being an assistant minister of rites, yet completely ignorant of etiquette. How is the prince consort? Yulang's burns are severe. As soon as he returned, he developed a high fever. He's been unconscious. Didn't I give the token to Madam GU? What? The imperial physicians from the imperial hospital haven't sent anyone over. Your token is completely useless. You only invited some young physicians. I'm afraid they haven't even read a few medical books. I've already driven them out of the residence. The imperial physicians from the imperial hospital are all renowned healers, saving countless lives. What? Could they not meet Madame Gu's standards? Aya, Yulang is seriously injured. Please, Princess, help us and invite the director of the Imperial Hospital, Lord Wang, to come and examine him. Besides the Emperor and Empress, even if a first-rank noble consort feels unwell, they would only request the Imperial Hospital to send the physician on duty that day for diagnosis. There's no precedent for specifying which physician to request. Lord GU, do you consider yourself equal to the Emperor and Empress? This official wouldn't dare. Even the Emperor treats the imperial physicians with courtesy. Madam GU actually drove them out of the residence. Your GU family has such audacity. Why aren't you going to invite those physicians back? And don't bother coming back. This ornament was a gift from this palace to the prince consort. There were originally a pair. Why is there only one? Well, this. Perhaps it's been put somewhere else. If it's been put somewhere else, then that's fine. But if some short-sighted person took it and sold it privately, this imperially bestowed item, selling it is a serious crime punishable by confiscation of property and exile. Privately selling imperial gifts. is a serious crime punishable by extermination of the entire family. Speaking of which, when I entered, I saw the GU Mansion's newly renovated gatehouse, quite imposing. It must have cost a fortune. No, not at all. My lord, I've brought the imperial physician back. My wife was impolite just now. I implore you, esteemed physicians, with your benevolent hearts, please quickly save my son. You two, step back. I will take care of things here. Greetings, Princess. I will examine the Prince Consort immediately. Princess, the Prince Consort's burns are severe, and treatment was delayed. I can only prescribe a formula for pain relief and dispelling evil, supplemented with ointment to remove rot and generate new flesh. It's a long shot. However, the Prince Consort's face is ruined. I'm afraid. It doesn't matter. As long as the Prince Consort lives, I will be content. Just focus on healing the Prince Consort. You may use any medicine from the Imperial Hospital. This prescription. Are there any taboos? Not really. Nothing too much to avoid. However, ginseng and snow lotus, if these two medicines are used together, while not life-threatening, they will slow down the healing process and increase the Prince Consort's pain. Alright, I understand. I will instruct everyone. I'll tell the entire household to pay attention. Behen. You. Take the princess's token and go to the Imperial Hospital to get the medicine. By order of the princess, ginseng and snow lotus are not good for the Prince Consort's injuries. Absolutely not. When you go to get the medicine, be careful. Yes. The princess is wise. How rare are ginseng and snow lotus? Does he, Jiu Yulong, deserve to eat them? That woman, Feng Tianqing, really can't stand seeing Yulong well. Someone. Go and invite the best doctor in the capital. Prescribe a prescription for muscle regeneration and pain relief, especially the amount of ginseng and snow lotus. Make sure it's fixed. Yes. It's been 2 or 3 days. Why hasn't Yulong's injury improved? On the contrary, the pain is constant. Oh, master, I told you. It's that bitch. The princess. She has bad intentions. It must be her who told the imperial physician to neglect and delay Yulong's treatment. Didn't you say you invited the best doctor in the capital to prescribe medicine while the princess was away? You secretly gave it to Yulong. Why is it still not working? How would I know? A bunch of quacks. Keep looking for famous doctors. And the ones you secretly sold, those ornaments from the princess's mansion, have been bought back. It cost a lot more silver. Treasury, more than half are gone all of a sudden. Just consider it a misfortune averted. If this gets out, privately selling imperial gifts, we're all dead. I don't believe that princess would let her husband's family be executed. Princess. How is Yulong? The prince consort is in a lot of pain. This servant sees. Truly. Princess, you haven't left his side. Caring for the prince consort, you haven't closed your eyes all night. If this continues, I'm fine. Your Highness's health is important. You should return to the princess's residence and rest. I have selected some nimble maids. Who can care for the young master? Yulang. The princess seems to be in great pain. Why don't we help her find release sooner? Very good. I haven't come looking for you yet, but you've delivered yourself to me. Name. I. Bai Yu Yao. You. How dare you hit someone? As a servant girl. How dare you address me like that in front of the princess? If this were in the Duke's mansion, you would have already been dragged out and caned. Oh really? Don't forget you're still a servant. You. You. How dare you push me? I am the wife of the Vice Minister of Rights, you wretched slave. You dare push me? Kneel before me this instant. Concubine Shun. Although I serve the princess, I hold the official rank of 4th grade female official. The Vice Minister of Rights is only a 6th grade official. I wonder what great achievements Madam Gu possesses to dare make me kneel before you. You. Your Highness, it is my fault. I failed to discipline her properly. Please forgive her, Your Highness. Minister Gu, you are too kind. It's not your fault. Your position as Vice Minister of Rights was granted by me when I requested it from the Emperor. Yes, yes, yes. If anyone is to blame, it's me. I made a poor recommendation. I beg your forgiveness, Your Highness. It's just a mere servant girl. Yet Madam Gu defended you. You are quite pretty. Come with me. From now on, you will personally attend to the Prince Consort. Yes. Prince Consort. Wake up. Look who's here. Come here. Consort. This is Minister Gu has arranged a personal maid for you. Yu Yao. Yu Yao. From now on, you must take good care of the consort. Yes, Your Highness. Ghost. Ghost. Why are you screaming? The consort only has minor burns. In my eyes, he will always be a handsome young man. Minister Gu only said, the consort is frail and needs care. He didn't say. I was just nervous and unprepared. That's why I lost my composure. I beg for your forgiveness, princess and consort. Unpreparedness reveals true feelings. I know I was wrong. Please, princess, give me another chance. Forget it. I understand. After all, you've never met the consort before. Unlike me, I've known the consort for a long time. We have a deep bond. Naturally, I wouldn't be afraid or disgusted. Consort. Don't worry about the small injury, it will heal. Even if your injury doesn't heal, and you become a feared and loathed evil ghost or demon, I will treat you the same as always. In this world, I am the only one for you. Love you so much. Remember, only I. I'm going back to the princess's mansion for a rest. I'll come back this afternoon to take care of the prince consort. Take good care of him during this time. Feed him medicine and wipe his body. Understood? Yes, Your Highness. Yulang, Yu Yaro came late. You've suffered. Yulang. You. Princess, I've investigated it. That Bai Yu Yao is not a servant of the Jiyu family, but a distant relative. And she and the prince consort were childhood sweethearts. And they've been secretly in love for a long time. She's secretly pregnant. Princess, you knew all along, then why did you still? Those two old geezers of the Jiyu family clearly deliberately sent the prince consort's concubine into the mansion to provoke you. If she hadn't entered the Jiyu mansion, if I wanted to find her, it would have taken me a lot of effort. Princess, these are all the treasures and ornaments that the prince consort previously asked you for. According to the list, go to the Jiyu mansion and check them one by one. I want them all returned to the princess's mansion. Yes. What are you giggling about? I always feel that, since the prince consort came back to life, the princess has become back to the way it was before. The way it was before. No. I can't go back. What's going on? Aunt. The princess deliberately said I disliked Yulang's face, so Yulang got angry with me. That woman, clearly, deliberately drove a wedge between you two. Now that Yulang is in a bad mood, you should be more accommodating to him. Yes. Yu Yao. Could you be pregnant? Could you be pregnant? I've had the doctor check my pulse. He said it seems to be a boy. Heaven bless us. Now that Yulang is like this, the child in your belly is our Jiyu family's only bloodline. No. You can't do these rough chores anymore. What if you hurt my precious grandson in your belly? That would be terrible. But Yulang, It's okay, it's okay. Now the one in your belly is the most important. Let's go. Water. I want water. Water. I want water. I thought your feelings for Bai Yu Yao were deep. She only served you for half a day, and then went to ask your mother to be excused from this duty. But don't blame her. After all, she's pregnant. Seems like a boy. Your parents right now are overjoyed. Prince, you can still laugh. I wonder, after I leave today, will your parents even come to see you? One is a son, burned beyond recognition. The other is a soon-to-be-born, healthy grandson. Even a fool knows which one is worth investing in. Your lover loathes you. Your parents abandon you. Jiyu Yulong, I pity you. I truly do. Princess. What is it? Madame Jiyu just said, to celebrate the Fu Ma's revival, tomorrow there will be a grand banquet at the mansion. She requests you, Princess, to attend. Jiyu Yulong is still bedridden. Yet she's in the mood to celebrate. It seems this banquet is arranged for me. I'm so happy today. Thank you, sisters, for coming to the Jiyu mansion. Who is that person next to Madame Jiyu? She doesn't seem like a servant, nor a mistress. This Jiyu family was originally a low-class, small family. If it weren't for clinging to the princess, they wouldn't be worthy of our visit. Princess Tianqing has arrived. Greetings, Princess. There's no need for such formalities. Please rise. Daughter-in-law making mother-in-law kneel. This is truly an outrage. Today, I must make this woman lose all face and reputation. Can't live on in this world. Everyone, please don't stand on ceremony. Please have a seat. Everyone, recently, my Jiyu Manners Yulong narrowly escaped death. There's a crabapple tree in the back courtyard that has come back to life. It has unexpectedly bloomed, rare two-colored flowers. If you're interested, why don't you come with me to the back courtyard and take a look? This way, please. This way. I say, why are they leading us this way? So it was prearranged. These are tricks from years ago, leftover tricks. I wonder, which girl's reputation will be ruined this time? Isn't this the princess's resting chamber? How could such lewd sounds come from here? Could it be? Yulong. You're still lying in bed. And your wife couldn't stand the loneliness. In broad daylight, she's cheating on you here. Madam, spare me. I was momentarily confused. It was her. Princess, how could you do this to our Yulong? From behind the curtain, how does Madame Jiyu know? The woman on the bed is the princess, my daughter-in-law. Don't I know that? The one on the bed is your daughter-in-law. Then who am I? The one on the bed is your daughter-in-law. Then who am I? Why are you here? Shouldn't you be in? Then who is in there? I'd like to know too. Bihen. Wait. Let's not look anymore. Let's save some face for them. Why must women make things difficult for other women? The one who wanted to lift the curtain just now, wasn't it you, Madame Jiyu? This servant was just helping Madame Jiyu, just seeing a good deed through to the end. Oh, don't look. Don't look. Let's all go. Let's all go. You, servant girl, so vicious. A woman's reputation is so important. Are you trying to send someone to their death? Madame Gu just groundlessly claimed that the person inside was the princess, sullying the princess's reputation. Isn't this forcing the princess to die? Scheming to harm the royal family? Madame Gu, how many heads do you have to lose? I'm not. What is going on here? Oh, my lord. Lord Gu, you've arrived just in time. Your servant has committed an act that disgraces your family. How should she be dealt with? Preposterous. Someone, take this woman and drown her. Drag this woman away and drown her. No. It's Yu Yaro inside. What? How? Strange to say. Madame Gu, for some reason, repeatedly defended the servant girl on the bed. This is my wife's niece. So she's a relative. Your Gu family is really interesting. A proper young miss. Insists on being a servant in the mansion. Unidentified status. Lack of discipline. No wonder she did such a shameful thing. Since she's your niece, I presume consort Gu must be reluctant to let her die. Yun Liao. Today is a celebration for the prince's rebirth. This palace doesn't want to be tainted by misfortune. Bai Yu Yao, at such an occasion, still wants to meet her lover privately. Presumably, their feelings are deep. Then this palace will make the decision to bestow a marriage upon them. It can be considered double happiness. No. How can this be? He's a night soil collector. How can he be with Yu Yaro? How does Madame Gu know this man's identity? Could it be? Do you know him? How could I possibly know such a person? I just smelled the stench on him, and I deduced it. I see. This palace thought this night soil man was personally chosen by Madame Gu. Since it's a done deal, Master Gu shouldn't choose anymore. After all, compared to drowning, marrying a night soil man isn't that bad. Right. Aunt, save me. Uncle, save me. The child in my belly is of the Gu family. The child in my belly is of the Gu family. Gu family's child. So you're saying, this is the consort's concubine? Although the princess has been married for less than a month, the betrothal and wedding preparations have been going on for half a year. So it seems, after being betrothed to the princess, the consort was still with this woman. You said, the child in your belly is of the Gu family. Master Gu, do you remember what you and the consort promised? When my father granted the marriage? Lower palace, lower camp. Master Gu doesn't remember? Then let this palace remind you. You two swore to my father that before marrying this palace, there would be no scandalous acts and no illegitimate children to disrupt the hierarchy. This child must not be the consort's. Otherwise, it's deceiving the emperor. Your Gu family can't bear the consequences. Lord Gu, am I right? Yes, yes. Then this woman keeps saying that the child in her belly is the Gu family's. I understand. Unexpectedly, Lord Gu, still vigorous in old age. Uncle and niece. And she's even pregnant. Madame Gu is truly virtuous. Her own niece crawled into her husband's bed and she's still protecting her like this. What nonsense are you talking about? The child in her belly. How are you? What nonsense are you talking about? Shut up. It seems Lord Gu has made his decision. I have lost my composure. Since things have come to this, then I will decide. Bai Yu Yao, will be given to Lord Jiyu as a concubine. She will enter the house tonight. Then I will decide. Bai Yu Yao will be given to Lord Jiyu as a concubine. Thank you for your grace, Princess. Oh, I almost forgot. Ladies, since this is a family scandal of the Jiyu family, please excuse yourselves for now. And please keep this matter to yourselves after you return. Yes. Princess, you're quite imposing. It was Madame Jiyu who brought people here to catch the adulterers. The one who revealed her unwed pregnancy was Bai Yu Yao. The one who acknowledged the child was Lord Jiyu. This palace, from beginning to end, only played matchmaker and bestowed a concubine. How is that being overbearing? You, a daughter-in-law, found a concubine for your own father-in-law? What kind of decorum is that? An imperial marriage decree. Let alone just adding a concubine. Even if it were to order a minister to divorce and remarry, what's the harm? Speaking of decorum, this palace must give Lord Jiyu some advice. You currently serve in the Ministry of Rights, and should value etiquette and rules the most. Yet you're dallying with your wife's niece, damaging your reputation. Yes, this official has been improper. I beg the princess for forgiveness. Since Lord Jiyu has admitted his mistake, tomorrow, request a leave of absence, and self-reflect at home for 3 months. What? Lord Jiyu, don't worry. Publicly, you just say that you have the joyous occasion of taking a concubine, and therefore are taking 3 months of leave. Presumably, your colleagues won't say anything. This way, you can preserve Lord Gu's reputation. Princess, this official is very busy with official duties. If I suddenly take leave, I fear it will delay important state affairs. Is that so? Bihen. Since Lord Jiyu is busy with official duties, then bring this man back to the princess's residence for interrogation and disposal. Make sure to investigate clearly for this palace how he got into the Jiyu residence and who brought him into this secluded inner courtyard. Yes. Oh, no. Princess, such a small matter doesn't require your trouble. This official will take leave tomorrow and conduct the interrogation myself. He defiled Lord Gu's new concubine. I'm sure Lord Jiyu will interrogate him thoroughly. Right. It's Juala. It hurts. It hurts so much. It hurts. It hurts so much. Yu Yao, what's wrong? Someone come quickly, call the doctor. You bastard. There's something to celebrate in the Jiyu residence today. By Hen. A reward. The prince consort wants to know what the happy occasion is. It's nothing much. It's just that today, your esteemed father took a concubine. Your father's new concubine is someone you know, prince consort. It's Bai Yu Yao. So the child in her belly is your father's. It seems I misunderstood you before, prince consort. I hope that when she and that night soil man were caught in bed, it didn't harm the baby. The imperial physician's arrival is timely. Recently, the prince consort's injuries have lingered, extremely painful. Why is this? Princess. The prescription I gave the prince consort, there is absolutely no problem with it, but I just checked the prince consort's pulse. It seems like someone deliberately fed the prince consort contradictory medicines like ginseng and snow lotus. This has delayed the prince consort's recovery and caused him more pain. How could this be? Bihen, go investigate. I want to see. In this GU residence, who dare to harm the prince consort? How could this be? Bihen, investigate. I want to see. In this GU residence, who would dare to harm the prince consort? Yes. Princess, forgive me. It was Madam. Every day, while you were away, she would feed the prince consort another medicine. The ginseng and snow lotus in the medicine were in full dosage. What did you say? It was Madam GU. Prince consort, I already informed the entire residence. Your medicine is incompatible with ginseng and snow lotus. What is the meaning of this? Luckily, we arrived in time. The prince consort only suffered a bit more, but his life is not in danger. Princess, I came to the GU residence today to offer a prescription. This medicine is called Jade Snow Powder. It has miraculous effects in promoting skin regeneration and removing necrotic tissue. However, it lacks one key ingredient, ice heart grass. I have searched the entire Imperial Hospital pharmacy but couldn't find any ice heart grass. I seem to have heard that name before. Princess, on your wedding day, His Majesty bestowed many treasures, among which was a stalk of ice heart grass. It should be in the storehouse of the princess's residence. Hurry up and fetch it for the imperial physician to prepare the medicine. But princess, the ice heart grass is extremely precious. It is said to have life-prolonging effects. Are you really? Is there anything more precious than the prince consort? Hurry up and go. Yes, yes. You may all leave. After this incident, consort, can you see clearly who is truly by your side, who is truly sincere to you, and who is pretending? Your Highness, Minister Gu and his wife request an audience. Your Highness, we, your humble servants, request an audience. Enter. Rise. Why? Isn't tonight the joyous occasion of Minister Gu taking a concubine? Why have you suddenly come to the consort's residence? Princess, we have come precisely because of Madame Bai's condition. We beg you to grant us the medicine. Princess Yueyao's pregnancy is unstable. The physician said that only a medicinal herb called ice heart grass can save the child in her womb. Ice heart grass. Imperial physician Liu. This ice heart grass can also be used to stabilize a pregnancy. Ice heart grass has a wide range of medicinal effects. It can also be used to protect a pregnancy and nourish the body. I hear the princess's treasury happens to have some ice heart grass. We implore you, princess, to part with some and grant us the medicine to save a life. Bai Yuyaro is merely a concubine. Is she worth you too begging this princess for medicine? Princess, heaven has the virtue of cherishing all life. This Bai Shi, the one in her belly, is still a small life. If the princess would bestow the medicine, it would be a deed of immeasurable merit. What you say makes some sense. Unfortunately, this ice heart grass has another use for this princess. What? You're healthy and well. What do you need such precious medicine for? This was bestowed upon me by the emperor. It's not up to Madame Gu to question who I give it to. It's none of your business. You woman. You've harmed my Yulong this badly, isn't that enough? Yueyao's child is the only heir to the Gu family. Do you want our Gu family line to end here? Please, princess, grant me the medicine to save my child. Concubine Bai, you just had a miscarriage. You need to rest properly. Shut up. I'm warning you. Remember this. My child is just experiencing a slightly unstable pregnancy. I haven't miscarried. But The doctor said. As long as I take the ice heart grass, I'll recover quickly. And I'll be able to conceive again soon. The top priority now is to get the ice heart grass from the princess. But the prince consort is already like that. How will you have children in the future? The men of the GU family aren't just him. He's useless. Naturally, I can't put all my eggs in one basket. Princess, please grant me the medicine to save my unborn child. Yu Yao, why did you run out here? Princess. This child is my lifeblood. If he's gone, then I won't be able to live either. Please have mercy, Princess. Grant me the medicine to save our lives. Princess. Yu Yao is pregnant. She's begging you like this. How can you be so heartless? I said. I have other uses for this ice heart herb. That is also a matter of life and death. Princess. You are the daughter-in-law of our GU family. How can someone else's life compare to the life in Yue Yao's womb, the bloodline of our GU family? Please, Princess, save us. Princess. Yulang, he's already like this. The child in Yue Yao's womb might be the only remaining bloodline of our GU family. Please have mercy, Princess. This ice heart herb can allow the prince consort to regenerate his skin, a life-saving herb. Do you really intend to take it and give it to Bai Yu Yao? Can this ice heart herb really save Yulang? This is a new prescription I've developed. As long as we have the ice heart herb, there's a chance to restore the prince consort. Princess. His Majesty summons you. He requests your immediate presence in the palace. Then I will give this ice heart herb to the imperial physician. Now the prince consort's life is out of danger. But if the child in my womb doesn't have that ice heart herb, then he will surely die. Aya, Yu Yao. You are currently pregnant, but we don't know if it's a boy or a girl yet. Aya, my lord. The ice heart herb should be used for Yulang. If Yulang recovers, our GU family can have as many children as we want. Imperial physician, you said the prince consort has a chance to recover. What are the chances exactly? About 40 to 50%. My lord, did you hear that? Not even half a chance. But if there's the ice heart herb, then the child in my womb will definitely survive. The family doctor said, it's a boy, my lord. Bai Yu Yao, shut up. My lord. Aya, imperial physician, could you temporarily entrust this ice heart herb to the care of our GU family? We will then decide how to use it. Aya, my lord, don't hesitate any longer. 40% hope is still good. Yulang is like this. We can't let him stay like this forever. Aya, this is a serious matter. How can we make a decision so easily? Imperial physician, look, this. But the princess has already ordered this official to prepare the medicine. Please, Master GU, don't make things difficult for this official. The princess is right. Use it however the princess says. Unless. Imperial physician, you can tell whether the child in her womb is a boy or a girl. I've already had the family doctor examine her. Then let the imperial physician examine her again. Quickly. It is indeed a male fetus. Aya, Amitabha. Ancestors, protect us. But this madam's pulse is irregular. It seems she shows signs of miscarriage. She needs to be treated immediately. My lord, please save my unborn child. Oh, Imperial Physician, this is a matter of life and death. Use the ice heart grass to make a medicine to prevent miscarriage. But what about the princess? This. There are always other herbs with similar medicinal effects to ice heart grass. Besides, if this Yulang really uses the ice heart grass, isn't there still a 50 to 60% chance that it won't work on him? Thank you, my lord. Thank you, Imperial Physician. Greetings, Princess. They succeeded. Just as the princess predicted. They saw the princess leave, and in front of the prince consort they snatched the ice heart grass. However, that young concubine already has the pulse of a miscarriage. Even with 100 ice heart grasses, the baby cannot be saved, the unborn child. This is good news. Gucu, don't blame me for being cruel. Letting you disappear from this world unknowingly is already this princess's mercy towards you. Princess. This ice heart grass was originally a useless piece of grass. Let them play with it. The princess is in trouble. May the heavens distinguish the loyal from the treacherous. May the sun and moon judge right from wrong. Uphold the fairness of the law and soothe the grief of the lost souls. Your Honor, I beg you to redress the injustice done to me. Who is in the court? What injustice has been done to you? I, Zhongwu, accuse the current princess, Feng Tianqing, of loan sharking and murder. Her crimes are unforgivable. The current princess, Feng Tianqing, loan sharking and murder. Her crimes are unforgivable. How dare you, you scoundrel! You dare slander the princess, Your Honor. Every word I speak is true. Half a year ago, because my parents were seriously ill, I had no choice but to borrow some usurious money. We agreed to pay it back by the end of the year. Who would have thought that 3 days ago, the princess would send her servants to collect the debt early, and unreasonably added several times the interest. I couldn't pay it back. So I was beaten by the princess's servants. My poor father and mother, just recovered from their serious illness, were beaten to death. I really have no other way. Please, Your Honor, uphold justice for me. Do you have any proof? This is the IOU from when I borrowed the money. It clearly bears the mark of the princess's mansion. Also, half a month ago, when those servants came to collect the debt, the neighbors nearby all saw them. They can all testify for me. The princess usually gives out porridge and does good deeds. She doesn't seem like that kind of person. You can know a person's face, but not their heart. Even the emperor is subject to the law, just like commoners. It's hard to win a case against an official, let alone a royal princess. In my opinion, this Zhongwu is a dead man. Do you know? The following plaintiff is to receive 50 lashes first. I understand. Now my family is ruined and dead. I don't cherish this life. I only ask that before I die, I can seek justice for my deceased father and mother. Someone, carry out the sentence. Wait. Your subordinate greets Your Highness. Magistrate Li, you may rise. There are many people here. Kneeling can easily cause trouble. Everyone, rise. I heard you're accusing me. I heard you're accusing me. The vengeance of my parents is irreconcilable. Bihen. As the defendant, it's not appropriate for me to touch the evidence. Magistrate Li, would you please verify for me whether the evidence came from the princess's mansion? The paper used in the princess's mansion is all made by the royal family. It's very different from ordinary paper. These two types of paper are indeed different. Magistrate. Your Honor, please see clearly. This must be the princess, deliberately using common paper to try to clear the princess's mansion of guilt. If I wanted to hide my guilt, why would I blatantly write princess's mansion in big characters on the IOU? This. Magistrate Li. On this IOU, how are the names of both parties written? Borrower, Zhongwu. Lender, Jiyu Chonggui of the princess's mansion. Is there a seal? No. Bihen. Magistrate Li. This booklet, this is the roster of all the servants in the princess's mansion, and this one is the record of all the operating expenses of the princess's mansion for the past year. There are no loan expenditures in it. Moreover, the palace rules are strict. All operating expenses must bear a seal. Please, Your Honor, investigate thoroughly. Indeed, every transaction of even a few coins in the princess's mansion is recorded in the ledger. And everything is clearly marked and verified with a seal. It is clear that this IOU did not come from the princess's mansion, and there is no servant in the mansion named Jiyu Chonggui. How could this be? Who is the real culprit? Who murdered my parents? Although that person isn't from the princess's mansion, the princess's consort's surname is Jiyu. Perhaps it's someone from the consort's family? That can't be. This IOU was signed 6 months ago. But I wasn't married to the consort at that time. Wait, the Jiyu family does have a guard named Chonggui. A few days ago, he was at my store, buying meat and didn't pay. Someone. Quickly go to the Jiyu residence and investigate. Yes. I am already married to the consort. We are one. If this matter is truly the Jiyu family's doing, I will not shirk my responsibility. I wrongly accused the princess earlier, and I am deeply ashamed. If it truly is the Jiyu family's doing, I hope the princess will uphold justice and give me justice. This. Please, rise quickly. All right. Everyone present can be a witness. If this matter is truly the Jiyu family's wrongdoing, I will not show favoritism. No. Are you blind? Do you know who I am? How dare you arrest me? I'm from the princess's mansion. I'll have the princess chop off your heads. It's him. He's the murderer who killed my parents. So it's you, you bastard. You dare sue me? I should have killed you back then. Jiyu Chonggui, you assaulted someone. The evidence is conclusive. Do you confess? If not you, then who? This is men's business. How dare you, a stinking woman, interrupt? Insolent. Insulting the princess. Do you have a death wish? Princess. Using the princess's mansion's name to act so atrociously outside. Who gave you the guts? Princess. Princess, spare me. I'm a guard of the Jiyu family. The Jiyu family and the princess's mansion are practically one family. I didn't use the princess's mansion's name falsely. I ask you, half a year ago, before I married the prince consort, on what grounds did you use the princess's mansion's name to lend money to others? Yes. Madam said the princess's mansion and the Jiyu family would become one family sooner or later, and your highness is so kind and benevolent, so compassionate, that you wouldn't mind these small matters. So, you took me for a fool? Not only did I bear the blame for you, but I can't even hold you accountable, or else I'd be considered cruel. I wouldn't dare. I ask you again. In the name of the princess's mansion, you conducted loan sharking and debt collection. Was it you who masterminded this, or someone else? Madam instructed me. Good. Madam Gu and I are mother-in-law and daughter-in-law. Yet she harbors treachery within, breaking the law knowingly and using my name to commit crimes. Minister Li. Your subordinate is here. Come with me to the GU residence to arrest the culprits. Yes. What's going on? They say the GU family used the princess's name to lend money and kill people. Someone reported them to the authorities. After hearing this, the princess personally presided over the case and came to the GU residence to make arrests. Oh, the daughter-in-law is here to arrest her father-in-law and mother-in-law. This excitement can't be missed. Princess. What is this? Bring him here. Master, madam, save me. We don't know you. We didn't tell you to kill anyone. You did this. Why are you looking for me? I haven't explained what this person has done. Madam Gu, are you so eager to shirk responsibility? Officer. I am a servant of the GU residence. Everything I did was at the behest of the masters of the GU residence. They ordered me to do it. I'm wronged. I'm wronged. Oh, officer. I've been wronged too. It was her. Princess. Madam Gu, I underestimated you. Using my name to commit these evil deeds, not only that, but now with solid evidence. You still dare to implicate me? Oh, princess. With your high position and power, whatever you say goes. But I ask all my neighbors to think about this. My family has always been ordinary. Where would I get the money to lend? It all came from the princess. That makes sense. Before the GU family married the princess, they were just a small family. Where would they get the money to lend? This matter is probably really related to the princess. Yes, exactly. Then when did I instruct you? Do you have any proof? What more proof is needed? I'm just a woman. How would I have the guts to do such a thing? You are a princess. We are commoners. Usually at home, my husband and I have to perform the 3 kneelings and 9 kowtows ritual to you. You tell us what to do. Don't tell me that marrying a princess is like inviting a great Buddha into the house for free. Exactly. Who would dare to keep evidence against the princess? That's right. That's right. Right. The lending started 6 months ago. At that time, I wasn't married yet, and I hadn't even met you. So how could I have instructed you to lend money? You didn't know me. But you knew Yulong long ago. Stop. You instructed me to lend money through Yulong. You. Yulong. Who let you bring Yulong out here? Hurry up and take him back. If he catches a cold, who among you can bear the responsibility? I have something to say. Yulong, you can talk now. Oh my. Thank the ancestors. The princess never lends money. The lender is my mother. You're crazy. She's your own mother. For an outsider, where do you put her? Mother has shown kindness to Yulong. The princess has shown righteousness to Yulong. Yulong cannot disregard propriety. Therefore, I must uphold justice, even against my own family. Oh, what kind of world is this? You want to protect your princess wife, but you can't lie through your teeth. You're trying to pin the blame on your own parents. This is Madame Jiyu, Li Shi's documentation of usury transactions. The evidence is conclusive, and there's this letter mentioning, do not let the prince consort and princess know. So it was you who slandered the princess. My Jiyu family will absolutely not tolerate such lawless behavior and disrespect towards the royal family. I will divorce her today. To uphold family honor. I will divorce her today. To uphold family honor. My lord, you can't. No. Minister Li, I truly knew nothing about this matter. It was all Li Shi's doing. Today, our husband and wife relationship is severed. I will write the divorce letter now. Hand her over to the authorities. This Magistrate Jiyu knows how to sacrifice a pawn to save a rook, but severing ties now. I'm afraid it's too late. Your humble servant greets Her Royal Highness. His Majesty has heard of this matter and is furious. He has ordered Jiyu Shan, Assistant Minister of Rights, to be dismissed and investigated. Jiyu Lisha will be executed after the autumn harvest. All the gold and silver obtained from usury must be surrendered by the deadline. There can be no mistakes. No, I've been wronged. I've been wronged. The prince consort today can actually speak now. It has quite startled me. If not for this, how could I see the true hearts of those around me? What I'm curious about is, why didn't you expose me publicly? The matter of me deliberately setting you on fire that day. That day, I was deceived by others. I faked my death and betrayed your true feelings. You setting me on fire was my deserved punishment. All this time, I've seen their true colors. When I have no value to them, they immediately go to care for the more valuable. Bai Yu Yao. Only you, princess, have never changed towards Yulong. Princess, give Yulong a chance. Let's start over. Okay. 10 years of torment, a cup of poisoned wine. Jiyu Yulong, you haven't repaid what you owe me. You still delude yourself into thinking we can start over. Laughable. Tomorrow is your execution date. I came here today to see you off. You woman. You jinx. Since you entered our Jiyu family, nothing good has happened. Get out. Leave our Jiyu family. If I remember correctly, you've already been divorced by Master Jiyu, haven't you? Criminal Li. I was divorced because of you. If you hadn't suddenly withdrawn the antiques and treasures, how could the treasury be short? And why would I need Changgui to collect the debts early? You're a princess. The officials wouldn't chop off your head. You could have just confessed and given them some silver afterward. Wouldn't that have been the end of it? You had to make a big fuss about it. You brought the officials here to cause trouble. If you hadn't brought the officials, Master wouldn't have divorced me. This is all because of you. If I can't live, no one will. Let me tell you something. The baby in Yueyao's belly is Yulong's. Ha ha ha. They've been together for a long time. Yulong's child? Are you sure? What do you mean? Haven't you noticed how Master Jiyu cares about Bai Yueyao's pregnancy just as much as Jiyu Yulong does? Or do you think a crime of deceiving the emperor could really make a Ministry of Rights official disregard human ethics and take his pregnant daughter-in-law as a concubine? What? What did you say? What did you say? No, that's impossible. Nonsense. You're talking nonsense. I know you won't believe me. So I came here today to take you to see a good show. My lord, don't worry. Once our child is born, the GU family business will surely flourish. I hope so. Come. Are you all right? Your womb is blessed. Just after a miscarriage, you immediately conceived again. Finally, you've brought some joy to the GU family. My lord said, righteousness gives authority to one's words. Now the GU family doesn't have a mistress. These past few months, managing the household affairs, many people have given me the cold shoulder. Look. Don't worry. I've already submitted the documents to the authorities. I'll make you the official wife immediately. Thank you, my lord. You were only in prison for a few months, and Madame GU has already been replaced. But luckily, it's your relative. At least it didn't benefit an outsider, that old hag. And that woman. I will never let them go. Princess, you're back. Look. I can walk by myself. Princess, where did you just go? I just went to the prison and brought your mother-in-law back. Although she committed a capital crime, she is still your birth mother. You had to testify against her to save me. You must have felt very bad. So I made arrangements to bring her back to the manor today. Our family will have a reunion farewell dinner. It will also fulfill your mother-son bond. This. Thank you, Princess. Where is mother now? Mother-in-law said she wanted to see father as soon as she returned. I'm sure she has a lot to say. So I excused myself for the time being. Murder, murder. Madam killed the master. What? Jiyu Shan, you old fool. I'll take all the blame for you. I'll be executed tomorrow. And you're here with my niece, enjoying yourselves. Do you really think you've done right by me? Take her away. Princess, this place is unclean. Please excuse yourself, Princess. What happened? Your Highness, after Madame Li returned to the manor, she came to see Master Jiyu, but then, she walked in on Master Jiyu and the new Madame Jiyu being intimate, so she stabbed Master Jiyu to death with a hairpin. By the time I arrived, Master Jiyu was beyond saving. How could this happen? It's all my fault. It's all my fault. I shouldn't have been so soft-hearted and brought Madame Li back to the manor. It's all my fault. Princess, this isn't your fault. Yulang. Madame Jiyu must have been frightened. She had a miscarriage before. She finally managed to get pregnant again. We must take good care of her. Don't worry, Princess. I'll take good care of her. Princess. Let me out. I'm the mistress of the GU family. The child in my belly is Master Gu's posthumous child. You dogs. Let me out. No need to knock. Yulang. Yulang. Why are you keeping me locked up here? Was it the princess's order? Why is she making things so difficult for me? I'm just a weak woman. Is it just because of you and me? Don't malign the princess with your speculations. It was my order. Yulang. How could you do this to me? I followed you without a title or status. You said you would be with me through life and death. You also said that your relationship with the princess was just a show. Now you're blinded by the riches and honor of the royal family, and you're going to abandon us, our past affection. Who was it that abandoned our affection first? If you've forgotten, why don't you ask the child in your belly? What could I do? The princess arranged my marriage to your father. Your father forced himself on me. I'm just a weak woman. How could I possibly resist? Yulang, this is all the princess's plot. She knew about our love. She deliberately used her imperial power to tear us apart. Two lovers. Oh. Is that really so? Yulang, have you forgotten? She deliberately set the fire. That burned you into this state. Don't be fooled by her sweet words and lies. You should want to kill her. Let me out. I'll avenge you. Once we take her life, everything in the princess's mansion and everything in the GU mansion will be ours. What about the child in your belly? I can get rid of it. Do you really have the heart to do it? Yes. Do you really have the heart to do it? Yes. What is this? This is medicine that can make that child disappear forever. Drink it. Then I'll believe that you only have me in your heart. You've already prepared this. What, are you hesitating? Fine. If you can't bear to part with this child, then wait to die with him. In the woodshed. No. Yulang, I'll drink it, I'll drink it. I'll drink it. Yulang. Now you should believe me, right? My feelings for you. This isn't abortion medicine. What did you give me to drink? Poison, of course. You're dead. Then the child will naturally disappear too. You fickle bastard. If it weren't for you tricking me into faking my death and eloping, the princess and I would already be a match made in heaven. You dare mention my face? Who was it? That avoided me like the plague after seeing my disfigured face. And who was it? That personally took away the ice heart grass that could restore my appearance. You climbed into my father's bed, drove my parents apart, and ruined my family. Today, I will personally send you on your way. As revenge for myself. And my parents. Jiu Yulang. You say I'm fickle. How are you any better? Do you dare say that you weren't coveting the princess's beauty and Fugue? Don't tell me. You haven't been wanting to abandon us, mother and son. I'm planning for my own future. What's wrong with that? Someone like you, selfish, heartless, and ungrateful. Do you think the princess will truly care for you? Let me tell you. You're just a dog she keeps. When she gets tired of you, your fate will be 100 times more miserable than mine. I'll keep my eyes wide open. On the road to the underworld, waiting to see your demise. Woman. Stop. Stop. How dare you, Jiu Yulang, try to frame your stepmother? Someone. Seize him. This is the Jiu residence. How did you get in? I want to see the princess. I want to see the princess. I want to see the princess. Your Highness. Madame Bai's poisoning is severe. There's nothing more that can be done. It's noon. Madame Li has also departed. A family should always leave together. Princess. Princess. You're here to save me, right? Princess. Your Highness. Princess. An imperial edict from His Majesty, Prince Consort Jiu Yulang, has violated human ethics and poisoned his stepmother, committing a grave crime against righteousness. He is hereby sentenced to death by poisoned wine in accordance with national law. I don't want to die. Princess, Princess, why won't you save me? Jiu Yulang. You have committed a grave crime against righteousness and deserve no forgiveness. It was the princess who knelt outside His Majesty's study for 2 hours to have your sentence of being drawn and quartered changed to death by poison. You show no gratitude and dare to question the princess. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I only killed a promiscuous woman. Why should I die for her? You. Behen. You may all leave. Let me speak with the prince consort alone. Yes. Prince consort, Prince consort, Prince consort. Do you remember that less than 10 days after our wedding, you, in order to elope with Ziyu Yaro, what did you do? Fake death medicine. Fake death medicine. I couldn't ask father to pardon you from death. But if you drink this, you will have a brand new life. All right. I'll drink it. I drink. Princess. After I wake up, there will be no more Princess Ma, no more Bai Yu Yao. If we forget the past, let's be an ordinary couple. We can go to Yangcheng. I heard the peach blossoms there are beautiful. We can go to Luochuan. Go there to watch the sunset. You drink this wine. Then I will have a brand new life. Jiu Yulang. From now on, we are even. I'm still alive. I'm really still alive, Princess. 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 Where are you, Princess? Jiyu Yulong. Do you believe that after death, people can be reborn? What I'm talking about isn't faking death and resurrection, that kind of trick. But truly, being poisoned to death by the one you love and trust the most, and then being reborn. Back to before the tragedy began, that's what happened to me. In my past life. After you faked your death, I was heartbroken. I managed the family business for you, adopted an heir, toiled for 10 years, pouring my heart and soul into it, helping the entire GU family become the most prominent family in the capital. I worked myself to the bone for you. But what I got in return was you and Bai Yuyao on my deathbed, telling me that these past 10 years were all my wishful thinking. You and Bai Yuyao personally poured poison down my throat, watched me die miserably on my bed, mocked Feng Tianqing's entire life as nothing more than working for someone else's happiness. Reborn. I returned to the day you faked your death. It was I who deliberately set you on fire, making you experience the pain of burning every day, unbearable agony. It was I who deliberately gave Bai Yuyao to your father as a concubine, driving a wedge between the three of them. It was also I who deliberately arranged for the imperial physician to let you taste the feeling of having your lifeline snatched away by your closest loved ones. I seized the opportunity and used the usury case to divide the princess's mansion and the GU mansion, driving your mother to a dead end. It was also I who deliberately arranged for your mother to return to the mansion and witness Bai Yuyao and your father's intimacy, causing her to kill your father in a fit of rage. Each and every one of these things was meticulously designed by me for you. Now, your parents, family, lover, and beloved son are all dead. Thinking of this, I finally feel a bit of satisfaction. Jiyu Yulong, you ruined my life with a fake death drug. I, too, will use a fake death drug to send you on your final journey. I want you to experience the joy of thinking you've escaped death, and then let you lonely and despairingly meet your own death. Living this life again. I have personally avenged my past self. I only wish to be with you. Life or death, we shall never meet again. Princess. You can hear me, can't you? Princess, please. I know I was wrong. Princess, just end my suffering. Just end my suffering. You might as well kill me. Princess. I know I was wrong. Let me out. Princess. Let me out. Princess. The princess returns to the palace. By the mandate of heaven, the emperor hereby proclaims auspicious signs of the nation, often manifest in the virtuous Princess Feng Tianqing, of gentle nature, though unfortunate in marriage, possesses great righteousness and extraordinary wisdom. In the past, when natural disasters were frequent and civil unrest was imminent, the princess, with her remarkable foresight, made accurate predictions and saved countless people from disaster, rescuing the nation from peril. We commend her virtue and bestow upon her the title of Protector Princess. She is hereby permitted to return to the palace, to remain by our and the Empress' side, sharing in the joys of family. We hope the princess will continue to take the welfare of the nation as her own responsibility, contributing to the prosperity of our dynasty and the well-being of our people. We expect her continued dedication